rehearsal. We'll rehearse a little bit next time. So the next rehearsal is actually the weekend of Thanksgiving, which is always kind of a toughie. That's we'll make sure we're running everything a few times, and then the following one we'll rehearse. Try to get whatever we don't think is quite clear enough, and we feel that we have to do something to fix it on the December 6th. That's the time where we're going to dress up a little bit. We're going to wear the stuff that we normally wear at our concerts, I guess, unless somebody has a better idea. Now, because it's a holiday thing and you have something festive for a scarf or a tie or something like that, please wear that. Okay? Please wear that. So why don't we just get right on it? And I'll ask you a few questions after this. Everybody, please stand up. And you're going to stretch them on up. You know, before I started this exercise, I used to be 5'9". And when you come back kind of slow. Don't snap your muscles back. You're working the other way, please. Rolling forward. Big rotation. Do it the other way, please. Try to touch in the back. You're stretching. Release gentle. In the front, you're stretching. Your lungs are closer to your back than your front, so this is going to help you. Shake that out. We're going down so far. Actually, I'm going to dispense with that because those work really well, but the first Noel works really well also because that's all scales. The whole song is scales. Why don't we take the first Noel, please? This is number 2 in your book. No, we start on melody. The first. And. Big breath. The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay. Fields where they keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Faster. First 2, ladies. best voice. The biggest retard going into the refrains on this verse, and 1 and 2 and 3 and tempo. Noel, Noel. Okay. Everybody, if you're standing, please sit. Thank you very much. In any of the 4 parts, soprano, alto, tenor, bass, does anybody have any problem at any stage with that one? It didn't seem, when I listened to it online, it didn't seem like we did. We have to really hone in on the tempo of the piano. We have to really, really make sure that our tempo is dead on with that piano. Because every now and then we're just a little bit off on the recordings. And that's a lot of listening, because you really, on what we're doing, usually I say, you got to watch me, you got to watch me, you got to watch me. Well, there's a delay. You know, I mean, when I do this, when you get it, you're seeing it late, you know, because of that whole delay thing. So I think the most important part is you listening to that piano, because the recording is going to come out exactly where the piano is. Everybody understand? Okay. So again, the listening is your best friend. So I want you to turn your ears up on the listening part of this, because the parts are there. It sounds really good. If we can just hone in on the rhythm, we're going to be very, very good. Okay? Very good. Why don't we try recording that, please? Now, like I said when you were singing, the largest retard at the end of the verse is going to be verse 4 with the men. The other 2 are very slight. There is a retard, but it's very, very slight. Pronounce your words very clearly. It's going to make the rhythm of the words come out more precisely. Everybody ready to rock and roll? Okay. Everybody, please, I'm going to have you, don't do it yet. I'm going to have you push the red button. I'll go 1, 2, 3, clap. Then Mr. Rogers will go. Okay? Everybody push your red button, please. 1, 2, 3. Everyone. The first Noel, the angels did breath. 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 voice. Now, men sing with a lot of support. Firm diaphragm, big breath. This night, northwest of Bethlehem, into its west, and the stop and stay right over the place where Jesus, tempo now, Noel, Noel, full voice, glorious, and 1, 2, 3, big breath, and All right. I'm watching your mouths and you're dead on. At least it seems that. I wish I could hear you. This mute thing for me is getting a little old. Well, I'm telling you. I tell some of my music friends that I'm ready for chorus rehearsals, but everybody's on mute. And they go, what? Well, they don't quite get that. All right. So thumbs up, thumbs down. How'd that go for you? Is there anything I can do to help any of you with any of those parts before we go on? Good.
Yes, yes, I have a request.
Of course.
Going from the melody to the tenor line on Noel, that the transition from the two, I'm not sure what, I'm never sure the note that I start
Yeah, you're going
on.
up a third.
Up a third.
Was so deep, Noel was so deep, Noel, no, and then you're in your regular harmony part. So just up a third. The third is the bum, 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 bum. That's your third. Okay? Anybody else, please?
Yes, me,
Gary.
Paul. I'm really having a hard time hitting the notes. It's so high. Should I sing an octave in order not to sound squeaky, or just keep struggling?
Well, it only goes up to a D. It doesn't go up to any E's.
Can you hear me okay?
So I think you should be all right. I think you'll be fine. All right. Again, sing with a
I'll
lot
keep
of support.
struggling.
Support is
All right.
that firm diaphragm and big breaths. Because it
Okay.
just settles the air so that it has a real direction. Everybody good? Good. Could you please go to number 5? Angels we have heard on low. Come on, baby. Go, go, go. Yes. Isn't it?
My
Oh, I'm
5 is
sorry.
Hark the Herald.
Angels we have heard on low. No,
Wrong joke.
no, wrong joke. Hark the herald angels sing. Oh, that's the dirty joke, right? I can't tell that one.
The Boston Herald.
Yeah, Boston Herald, the angels sing. I like that. Okay. Before we go through, let me just ask the same question every time. How are the parts on this coming out for everybody? Good. Good. Okay. This one actually sounded good. I'd like to try recording this right off the bat. Okay. So let's try this, please. Everybody get out your phones. We're going to be recording now. You're doing verses 1, 2, 3. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, clap, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Push your red buttons, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Full voice all the way through. This is one of those very joyous songs all the time. How'd that go? No. Huh? Yeah. Okay. So where did it go awry? Whole thing?
Timing.
I honestly just missed a couple of entrances, honestly, in the verses. That just kind of threw me off a couple times. That's definitely my bad, though.
No, I noticed the same thing on the second verse. I felt like I didn't quite hear the piano, and then I felt like I was a little behind.
I'll make sure I turn it this way.
I think a lot of it is computer lag for me that really throws me off.
Yeah. I don't know what to do about that. Well, why don't
The
we,
handicap of the system.
The easiest way around that, I know it's not the easiest, but the easiest way around that is to go to YouTube, allow the video to load fully. You won't have any lag that way because your computer has already installed it. Then you can record, everything will be smooth, and you'll be all set. See, right now you're limited to how much your computer can process as it comes in. On YouTube, when you watch a video, there's a buffer. So it loads a whole bunch and then starts playing way over here. So as you're watching the video, then it loads some more. And you keep watching and it loads some more. So the computer is always ahead. Right now, there is no loading more because it's live. So it's not the easiest fix in the world, but if you do have a lag problem, I upload it every Sunday once we're done. That's what I do for the next hour and a half. And it's up. It will be up tonight, and you can do it at your leisure if it's not working out right now.
Now, Bill, are
Okay,
you putting
let's-
dates on all these so that everybody's sure about which one's which?
Every one of them.
Okay.
I do have a question about that. I actually listened to quite a few of the videos this afternoon, and there's sometimes several videos for one song, and I'm not sure which one I should be using to record by. If it were
The latest one,
labeled
the one
some
closest to our
specific
date.
way, that might be helpful.
So there's numerous things on the internet right now.
The newest one always.
Not always. And what I mean by that is when I put it up, some of them, I'm putting 5 or 6 up of the same song. So a lot of times I'll put up,
Right.
because some folks are asking, I'm having trouble. Can you put up just the alto? And I'll upload just the alto. I'm having trouble. Can you upload just a tenor? And I'll upload the tenor along with it. So a lot of them, you need to read the entire title to see which one it is, but they'll all have dates on them.
Okay.
Now, how about the tempo that I'm using for that particular song? Is that too fast for you? I like the tempo myself, but I find that Joy to the World very joyous songs, kind of like Out There, and I think that they have to move so that when you do a Silent Night or Aloha Rose, you really have that split between the fast and the slow and just various things that we're doing. Okay. Let's not record it. Let's just sing it one more time. Okay. Now, rather than, I don't know if you've noticed, I'm doing this for you. I'm putting 4 beats on the last note. Glory, glory to the newborn King. Ba-na-na-na, na-na-na-na, 2, 3, 4, ba-da-da. It's normally 2 beats, but I'm just giving you think beats. Think beats are just a little bit longer, so I have a chance to really take a breath and dive in on it. Is that better or worse? Doesn't matter to you. I think it works. Okay, so I'm gonna give that, especially on Mr. Rogers' part. So you can sing 2 beats. Glory to the newborn King. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. 1, 2, 3, 4, sing. So I'm going to have him play the 4 beats, not us sing the 4 beats. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. We're not recording, but we're singing. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, go. Breath. Breath. Good.
It really helped when you counted at the beginning, counted us in. That was important for
Now,
me.
Bill, even during the performance, if I do that, you're not going to be recording that part, right?
Unmuting would help. As long as everyone is using headphones, no, I won't hear you. Some folks are still recording and they've got audio playing in the background. That I will pick up. So, yeah, it now what I would say, because you and I are going to have a conversation when it comes to the final recording.
Okay. Yep.
I'm probably going to be at your house when we do this, so I can set up a dedicated microphone for the piano.
Okay. Sure.
So when we do that, you're going to need to be silent or in another room, one of the two, which doesn't do him any good because he can't see you.
Are you implying that I can't be silent?
Well, yes.
No.
I hear you.
He could have a camera
I know
on.
there's an old saying called "I resemble that remark."
I know, right? Well, it's one of those things, when you're getting into good music, even little things like, breathing in with everyone, the mic is going to pick up on that, and then all of a sudden on the recording, it's what is that? What is that?
Okay, let's go to number 15, please.
Paul,
Number 15 is "We wish you what?"
I have a question about the pronunciation of DEITY in Hark the Herald. Is it deity or deity? The end of it's three systems down, the last word in the second verse. Hail the incarnate deity, deity.
Deity.
Deity? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thanks.
In the Latin, it would be the other.
Deity.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be the other one?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's deity.
Deity. Yes.
I don't know why that never occurred to me before.
Number 15, please, which is "We wish you a Merry Christmas." Keeping that strong pulse on 1. Do not pulse on "we," please. Not "we wish." We wish you a Merry Christmas. Let's just try it one time through. 1, 2, 3, and. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We're dying for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Questions?
Yes, can you run over the tenor part on when we go back to "We wish you a Merry Christmas"?
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Did that help at all?
Yep, it just goes by so quickly.
It does. This is one of those real quick songs that, everybody thinks it's so simple until you try to sing it, and I'm like, wow, it's quick. Anybody else? Everybody good? Let's try recording, please. So 1, 2, 3, clap two, ba-dum. Oh yeah, kind of comes quick. All right, everybody get push your red buttons. 1, 2, 3, clap. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you are. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Shut off the phones, please. Hopefully that went well. Good. Good. Okay. Go back to number, I'm going to go over to number 12, please. Joy to the World. This really sounded good on the recordings that you guys made last week. Why don't we just try one verse, see how it goes? Let's just try one verse, not three. Okay? I'm gonna have Mr. Rogers give us the 4 notes. I'll give you 4 beats and we're just starting. You're not recording, please. 1, 2, start now. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive a King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. How'd that go? That flies. Let's just take the men together. Just the men, please. Number 10 on the word world, we're not with everybody else. Joy to the world, the Lord has come. I'm sorry, Lord is the word I meant. Lord has come. Tenor and bass. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. Tenor, just take and heaven and nature sing. If you can, on the long note, strike the note, come back a little bit, and then come back forward volume-wise. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven. It just adds a little flavor to it. Sing, and heaven, and heaven. This is tenor, please. And 1, 2, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. That's the trickiest part we have. Okay? Everybody good in the men's section? Good. Ladies, I think we're good. Let's try recording it. Take out your phones, please. I'm going to give you 4 beats before you start clapping. Everybody, you're going to push the red button, get your clapper ready. Push your red button. Gotta make sure we get everybody. Not working? 1, 2, and full voice. Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive a King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and earth and nature sing. Sound joyous. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let men the songs employ. What fields and floods, what hills and plains. Repeat the sounding joy. Repeat the sounding joy. Keep everything up, bouncy and go. He rules the world with truth and grace and makes the nation prove the glories of his righteousness and wonders of his love and wonders of his love. Questions? Comments? Complaints?
I didn't have it on record right away. So it's not the performance night, right?
Right. Everybody good?
Yeah,
All
Paul,
right.
if you could back off on that dotted quarter there, I'm following you with the rhythm there on that one.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Okay. Could we go to number 13, please? Lohauer Rose. Try to think of every note that you're singing, every syllable that you're singing. The beginning of that sound comes out immediately, not delayed in any fashion. That's not to say that I want you to say it hard, because I don't. Lo, how a rose up springing. What I hear a lot is, lo, how a rose up. So it's opening up to the vowel. Try to get past the first part of whatever you're singing to get to the vowel as soon as possible without being accented. Lo, how a rose up, not lo, how a rose. If you understand what I'm trying to tell you. Does that make sense? Okay. Let's just try to sing all the way through this. Winter's cold. This rolls down my story. Isaiah did questions before we start? Yes,
I will definitely need to hear mine. I'm sorry.
sure. Now, just so we're all clear, the alto's the star of this whole song. No, seriously. No, you are. I'm not just being light on that. They have the most interesting part, and they have the most beautiful line that you have. Now, again, when you're singing the word root, bring that out a little bit, enhance that. When you're on the word world, bring that out, enhance that, please. When you're on the word cold, C-O-L-D, please enhance that. On the last two measures, make sure that you're singing the part exactly where it's supposed to be, sopranos. Make sure that you're not singing with the altos. Alto is the most important part through the whole thing. Oh, rose up springing. Am I anywhere near close? I wish it was that low. Rose up springing on tender root has grown. So enhance that. Root has grown. Arose my prophet singing to all the world made known. So you're going to make bigger deals of that world and root. Okay. The rose meets winter's cold. Slow that down a tad. You're not going to go. The rose meets winter's cold. Tempo. While the leaf blossom bearing in former days foretold. Did that help at all? Okay. Anybody else, please? Good. Okay, here's our 4 notes. Get right to the vowel. 1, 2, and. Would you play soprano part, please? Last 2 measures and 2 beats in former days. Accentuate that, please. In former days foretold. Be real definite on that part, please. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Let's try recording this, please. Here's your 4 notes. Push your red button. 1, 2, clap, now. Do you need help with that, Scott?
Well, the more I sing it, the better it is, but my eye was going from one line to the other, so I wasn't singing the same notes, the same line with everybody all the time.
Okay, well,
So that's my eyesight. That's not.
ah. So, but you, are we gonna be okay? Would it help to go over the part, or you gonna be okay?
Yeah, yeah. Why don't we go over it? Just,
Sure.
yeah.
By the way, it helped me if I just took my pencil and crossed out verse 3 altogether, so my eyes doesn't bounce down to the last one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good idea.
Tenor.
Yes, this is tenors, please. And 2, please. Flowers are springing on tender root as well. Did that help at all? Rocky, how we doing? Sounded good on the recording, but I'm just asking the question. Okay. We didn't record this one, did we? Or did we? I can't. I'm getting lost now. Did we
think
record
we
this
did.
one already? Okay, we're going on, please. Could you go to number 8, Silent Night? This came out really nicely on the recording. Every time I hear the recordings, they're getting better. Sopranos, especially on the last line. You have 3 lines there. Sleep in heavenly peace. Don't go forward. Peace. If anything, pull back. Peace. It gives a serenity to the music. And I want you to think of pulling back if you can on upper notes, especially like the E and the F. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in. Make sure you're singing that rhythm. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. All right. Let's sing through one verse and see how everybody feels. Okay.
Can you also go over that Latin part again? I mean, the German part again?
Sure. I'll tell you what, let's sing through one verse. Make sure we got notes, and then I'll start worrying about the words, okay? So we're just singing verse 1, please.
Paul.
Somebody.
Paul.
Yes.
If memory serves, I believe the German is online.
It should be.
So that's there.
Should be on the
and
YouTube.
And so is the Latin. They both should be on there, just the pronunciation. You got to sift through. There's a bunch of videos up.
Which I'll do it again, but just so you know for your own know-how. Okay. Silent night. 1, 2, 3, sing now, go. Silent night. Breath. Two measures, then a breath. Now, on the last note, it's real important that you count 5. Peace, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. 5, release. That's your count. Okay? Everybody got the parts? I'm going to say the words of the German. You repeat right after me. Okay? Stille Nacht. Heilige Nacht. Alle schläft. Einsam wacht. Nur das Trotte hoch. Heilige Paar. Hol der Knabe. Im lokigen Haar. Schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe. Schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe. If you can roll the R's on like Ru, Ru. Bill and I have, and Dave also, we have a big advantage because we're trumpet players. Makes a difference.
And I'm French.
Oh, yes, there you go. All righty. We're doing 1, 2, and 4. Let's record this, please. Take out your phones. Push the red button and then look at the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breath. All is calm, all is bright. Two, 3, 4, 5, release. Two, 3, 4, 5, release. 2, 3, 4, 5, go. Heilige Nacht. Alle schläft. Einsam wacht. Nur das Trotte holt. Heilige Paar. Hol der Knabe. Im lokigen Haar. Schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe. Schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe. 3, 4, 5, release. Questions or comments? Everybody okay?
My phone rang twice during the recording. It probably came through.
Oh, well, I didn't hear it, so.
Too bad we weren't singing Jingle Bells.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we did Hark the Heralds, we did Wish We Merry Christmas. We did Joy to the World, we did First Noel, we did Lo How Rose, we did Silent Night. Did we do O Come All Ye Faithful? Let's do O Come All Ye Faithful and call it a night. Okay? Number 3, please, in your book, O Come All Ye Faithful. This is very similar to Hark the Herald. It's more of a fuller voice. It's joyous singing. It's quick. Soprano, I'm sorry, alto. You're holding the word come for 7 beats. Oh, come, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oh, come. The only one that you don't hold is venite. Don't you pronounce every one of those. Everybody okay with the Latin, please? Good. Let's just try singing one verse, see how everybody does. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, go. Oh, come all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. How'd that feel? Good. I love thumbs up. It's good. Please remember on verse 2, you start on beat 1. You don't start on beat 4. So make sure you're singing the word sing square on beat 1. Okay, let's try recording, please. It's real important that you come with any questions that you have next week. So I don't know this, or I'm not sure how this works. That really helps me because it hones me in on exactly what you need as opposed to me saying, well, I think they need this. Okay? Very good. Push your red buttons. Get your clappers ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, clap. Big sound, full voice. 1, 2, go. Oh, come all ye faithful. Square on beat 1. Breath 2, ready, go. Sing. that go? Hey, it's getting better. It's getting better, kids. You know? What you're doing is next to impossible. You know, you're not hearing each other, but you're still singing well. So there you go. I mean, that's really great. Really, it's wonderful. Okay. So next week, we'll go through everything. Come with your questions, concerns, and we'll just see what we can do. And then, Rocky.
Just a recap of which songs you want us to send in tonight.
Okay, Low Hell Rose, O Come All Ye Faithful, Silent Night, Joy to the World, First Noel, Hark the Herald Angels Sing, and We Wish You a Merry Christmas. The only one that I did not do tonight was Angels We Have Heard on High. And we'll see next week if we're going to do that or not. Okay, we don't have to do that.
Paul.
Okay. I want to thank each and every one of you. It's great to see you every week.
Paul.
You know, you get a little lonesome in the house, and I'm telling you, looking at your handsome and beautiful faces, it always makes me feel good. I thank you very much.
Paul.
Yeah.
Should we go long next week just in case?
Yeah, let's just say yes. Yes.
There we go. Just
Okay.
in case.
All right.
Paul?
What does that mean for amount of time we're spending next week?
It means that we could possibly go to as late as 8:30.
Okay. Paul, can I just say that I really appreciate it. I feel like my voice has gotten stronger over the time we've been practicing.
Oh, good.
Which I think is what you were saying, that it should get better over time. So.
Oh, there's no doubt. And you know what, including myself, if I don't sing, you just all of a sudden start singing, you go, ooh, way to go.
Yeah, exactly.
You
So
know,
thank you.
You know, the whole thing, you don't use it, you lose it.
Exactly. Exactly.
So Paul, if perchance you want to sing along with us, sing the tenor line for me.
Okay. I'm hearing you, honey. I heard
Thank you, Paul.
Listen, I love you. I appreciate you. Have a great week. Thank you.
Happy
Thank you.
Thanksgiving, everyone.
Oh, yes,
Happy
that's God. I can't believe it.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Yes.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Really. Thanks
Stay
an awful
safe.
lot. All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.